Now, the reason why you could be in your wounded feminine energy and not in your divine feminine energy could be many. It could be especially an upbringing where you were conditioned to see the women, taking all the blame, doing all the chores physically as well as doing all the emotional labor and always giving, overgiving, right? The source of their happiness were their husband, children, family, at large, and never herself. All of this results in making you a person who is dependent on others for her own happiness, dependent on others to fulfill their dreams so that she could vicariously feel that her own dreams or goals are somewhere being met, and also dependent on the masculine, her husband, or whatever relationship in her life is of a masculine energy, for providing the safety and the security by means of the financial help and whatever is possible, right? But now, looking at how this wounded feminine energy is there around for over so many years and so many generations, and still some part of it is there within you, right? So now, if you really want to come out of it and exert your power, because you have the power, you really never knew how to unleash that divine self, that stronger feminine. And when I say strong, I don't necessarily means it has to be strong masculine energy and that type of girl, right? But I'm talking about even your softness is strong, because when you're soft and sensitive and emotional, but not over emotional, or you don't have really negative qualities of the femininity, then in your softness you will thrive, because that is exactly how a divine perfection in the feminine energy looks like. She is creative, she is flowing, she is following her passion, she is playful, and all of this in energetic form you can give it to yourself, right? The starting point always and always is awareness, is consciousness, and you work on yourself, you work on realizing that, oh, okay, this certain thing happened and I didn't put or assert a strong boundary there, right? And how does a boundary look like, right? I said yes to something where I wanted to say no to, because I didn't want to hurt them. I didn't want to make them feel bad, and I was choosing them over me. So this is a scenario where you are choosing somebody else over yourself, and this is where the abandonment comes from, right? You have to be there for that person. Do you really want to make yourself the last person that you want to cater to? No. So you have to make sure that you're doing that energetic work to realize that this is the boundary that I have put. And many times I've seen that feminine energies, when they really are drawn to some certain people, they let go of their boundaries. So if they don't like you, maybe they will assert the boundaries, but if they like you, they will let go of their boundaries. Again, essentially, you have to be aware of what you're choosing, why you're choosing, how is it making you feel, is it helping you to meet your own needs, or is it asking you to compromise your own needs, right? And this is how you learn in your life. You will have definitely so many situations where you wanted to say no but you said yes, right? And it is not all the time that you have to say no, but what I'm saying is consider what you can accept and what you cannot accept and should not accept. And that is how you slowly learn to step into your power. But what you did there by saying no or sorry is that you took your power back to yourself and you focus your energy on what mattered the most to you in your life. So boundaries a very, very strong part of it. right? And then when it comes to following your heart, being playful, all of this energy can never come unless you are happy. And whose responsibility is it to make you happy? It is yours and yours alone. Not your partners, not your kids, not your parents, nobody, not your friends, right? Yes, they can bring some happiness to you, but happiness is inherently, something that comes from within. When you feel happy and safe, automatically you will feel playful, and you'll feel that creative, flowy, passionate feminine energy, right? And you would want to live in that energy more and more. It regulates your nervous system. And as women, you want to thrive in what works for you. So don't really chase anything, and don't really try to copy anybody, and don't compare yourself with other people. This is not really a competition. It is about knowing who you are. Life isn't about knowing who you are and living your best life possible by working on these negative patterns, this negative wounded feminine energy, and come out of it stronger, more powerful, more creative. And you can see the divine perfection stemming inside you. So grow it, nurture it, and just enjoy in your divine feminine, in your highest feminine self.